welcome to this second video about my no social media challenge, because I've deleted social media for an entire month. It is currently the 10th of January and I'm filming my experiences with how I'm doing and like how this is making me feel. Well, spoiler alert, it is one of the best challenges I have ever done. I do not feel the need to go on social media anymore after 2 or 3 days. It went so fast that I didn't have this urge to start doom scrolling Instagram whenever I have like a spare minute, and it has given me so much extra time to focus on my hobbies, to focus on reading, to focus on things that genuinely, you know, add something to my life and have value. So in the second vlog, in the second week, there is something exciting because I'm going on holiday to Ireland and I will not be posting anything about it on my Instagram stories, which is a new thing for me when going on holiday, but I will try to vlog a little bit there. For today, it is a Friday, I'm leaving on Monday, so I still have the entire weekend of just relaxing, practicing my hobbies, drawing, maybe playing some piano, playing on my Switch, and of course reading a lot. I have already finished quite a few books this year. We're 10 days into the year, but I finished around 5 books already, which is amazing. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to go for a lovely run. First I need to pick up a package, but then I'm going for a lovely run because the weather is absolutely perfection. So I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I found out that I really love listening to audiobooks when I'm going for like a nice easy run. Where I need to run a little bit slower because I tend to just run way too fast and then I'm out of breath. So I now tend to just listen to an audiobook so I can just run very slow and very casually and, you know, enjoy the running more than just getting home quickly. So I've picked a few audiobooks that I'm interested in. One of them that I'm thinking of reading is called Swimming in the Dark, written by Tomasz Jadrowski. I believe he's a Polish writer, and it says, imagine Call Me By Your Name set in communist Poland, and you get a sense of Jadrowski's moving debut about a consuming love affair amidst a country being torn apart. This sounds absolutely amazing, but maybe a little bit too heavy when I'm running, because when I'm running I also tend to be a little bit distracted by, you know, the people around me and the nature. So I think the book that I will be listening to is a memoir, Counting the Cost, written by Jill Duggar. Jill Duggar is one of those kids from 19 Kids and Counting, but I always used to watch that show on TLC like years and years ago. But now she has written a memoir all about how everything in that family may not have been as perfect and as sweet and lovely as it looked. So I'm going to start listening to that memoir because memoirs are just much like easier to listen to, and if you get distracted a little bit, that's okay. So let's quickly pick up a package and then let's go for a lovely run. So I hope that you are going to enjoy this vlog, and I'll be back with you after my run. Let's hope it goes well. I just got back from a lovely 5k. Honestly, a few months ago, I would never have thought I'd be able to say, just came back from running a lovely 5-kilometer run, when I couldn't even run 1 kilometer or let alone 1 minute without being completely exhausted and out of breath. And now, this is like a nice little run. Oh, this feels so good. This is also still one of my like new hobbies, running, and I'm going to be running a 1/4 marathon in April, which is like 10.5 kilometers, and just saying that I can run like 10 kilometers because I've run it once before, insane. So I'm still very proud of myself for that, and it's so fun to see how quickly your body gets like stronger and your endurance gets better, and you can just run for much longer without being very tired. So this was a very nice run. I'm about 20% of the way through this audiobook already, and it's really interesting so far. She's being very open about this and about her whole experience, like growing up in that family, so it's quite interesting. We'll see where this is going. I just really love listening to memoirs, especially when they're narrated by the person themselves, and yeah, it's just interesting getting to know more about people's lives, and especially lives that are so incredibly different from my life. So that is The audiobook for now. I'm going to take a quick shower and then I'm probably going to do some editing because I have quite some videos to edit. How am I already crying? I'm like 35 minutes into this film. I'm freaking out a little bit. This is not good lighting. I'm just watching Barbie and my doorbell's ringing and there was a parcel and I was expecting a parcel because my good friend Rudy from the UK, she sent me a parcel as for like a gift for my birthday and for Christmas. And I opened the parcel. First of all, there was some lovely chocolate in there that I was craving. So as if she felt like I needed to have some chocolate. I saw that there was a book, so I opened it and I thought, oh no, I already have this book. This is one of my favorite books. It's Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. Then I opened the book. She got it signed for me because she knows how much I love this book. And fun fact, I gave this book to her many years ago. She put a Polaroid because in the book that I gave her, I wrote a little message about how I love this book and how I know that it will give her some great advice and that it will feel like a warm hug. So she got her book that I put some message in, signed by Dolly Alderton as well. And then she got one for me, signed by Dolly freaking Alderton. I love her so much, both Riddy and Dolly. This is amazing. She wrote me such a sweet card as well. So Riddy, girl, you are the best. Thank you so much. This is honestly one of my most precious books now. What an amazing gift. Oh, now I'm like so hyped. I'm also watching Barbie. I'm gonna eat some chocolate. This is such a cool chocolate, by the way. It's called the Poetry Pharmacy. A kind of poetry inspired chocolate. Like the packaging looks so cool. I kind of don't want to eat it, but I will. Lovely. I'm gonna have myself some chocolate. I was literally craving a little sweet after dinner, but I didn't have any sweets. So now I have First Aid, the Poetry Pharmacy's restorative chocolate for days when the world is too much for us. Well, luckily the world is too much in a good way for me today. Yay! What a lovely evening. I just had some nice pasta, some leftover pasta from yesterday. I'm watching Barbie and after that I'm just going to relax. Maybe play some Animal Crossing, maybe do some drawing. And the weekend has started and I have so many fun plans this weekend and I'm just gonna chill and hang out. And then on Monday go to Ireland. Like, hello. It is a good day. And a good week and a good year so far. Happy Saturday. I just got back home from a lovely walk outside. It is the perfect winter weather. Like, it is basically freezing but super sunny, even though it was a bit slippery here and there, so I had to walk like really slow. But honestly, the perfect winter day. I'm loving it. This is not a hickey, it's just my sensitive skin that I scratched, yay. I'm going back outside in a few hours and like cycle to town to meet up with my friends to go and see the film Baby Girl. Then we're going to have dinner and then we're going to do karaoke. But I think by the time it will be a little bit above 0 degrees Celsius, so it won't be so slippery anymore, which is good. But I have already finished listening to Jill Duggar's memoir that I really like enjoyed is not the right word, but she was like so open about her life and about her family and the things that went on behind closed doors and, you know, out of the view of the cameras, behind the scenes. That was really tough. She was talking about things where she was like 26 or something and she's been through so much already, and I'm just like, I'm 28 and I feel very sorry for her. Yes, their whole life is completely different from the way I was like raised and everything, and it all looks so perfect on the outside, but it definitely wasn't like that. So yeah, I thought it was a really great memoir. She was very open about her life and about her experiences, so that was a very quick and interesting read. But what I decided to do yesterday evening is I started my reread of The Night Circus. This has been one of my favorite books for years and years and years. I've read it twice so far, but I've only read it, I believe, in 2014 or 2015, and then again in 2016. So it has been years since I've last read this book, and I thought I want to read a book that I can take with me to Ireland. So what I've decided to do is start reading it on my e-reader, so I can, you know, I'm taking this to Ireland, so I won't have to bring a new book, and I didn't want to start a whole big fantasy book now and then not read it for a week. So I decided to start reading it on my e-reader to see, you know, what I think of it and if it's still one of my favorite books. I'm about 11% of the way through and I'm loving it already. I am so excited about this reread. If you've never heard of The Night Circus before, this is about a kind of magical circus that just appears in the night without any notice. So the story follows the circus, but it also follows a kind of competition between two young magicians, a man and a woman. I don't want to tell you too much. It's a really, really beautiful magical realism book with a very whimsical writing style, and I just love Erin Morgenstern's writing. Like, it is whimsical, but also straight to the point, so it's not confusing in any way, which I really appreciate. So I'm rereading this one on my e-reader. I am, let me see, 11% of the way through, and I am loving it. So this is the book that I'm reading right now. So yeah, I'm going to have a very cozy Saturday. I'm watching some ambience on YouTube, like ambience smooth jazz music, and I think I'm just going to read a little bit more from The Night Circus and just have a very cozy couple of hours before I'm going back into town to see Baby Girl. Let me know in the comments if any of you have seen that film. It's supposed to be very good, but yeah, I'll keep you updated. It is actually already like over a week after I got back from Ireland, and I spent the entire like holiday not on social media, just taking videos and photos for myself that I will probably post a little bit later when I am back on Instagram. But honestly, again, it was just so easy to not go on social media. We had the best holiday. Ireland really just has a bit of my heart right now. It stole my heart, not only because I love the country, like I've been there once before, but just to Dublin, but now I feel like I've seen so much more of Dublin, of Cork, of Cove, of all the pubs and like the local culture that you find there. Because the last time I was there, it was St. Patrick's Day, and of course it's like a major cultural thing in Ireland, but that was kind of it that I did. And now I've been to so many museums and just saw so much more of the country, and of the country, like the beautiful countryside and the mountains and everything. So I just had the best time. I feel like when I was there, I was starting to like pick up part of the Irish accent like this, and I would say like, oh, thank you very much, and just, you know, speak a little bit Irish. But now that I'm back home again, I feel like it's leaving again. But oh my god, the people there were just the absolute sweetest. I loved every second. We went to this amazing pub in Cork called Cine, I think Cine. We went there twice, and they have like live music there every single evening, and it just was, I think, my most favorite moment of the entire holiday was just seeing all these people making music together. And because we've been there twice, we saw that the next day there was some new people in the group, and then some other people have left, and they were just constantly talking to each other like, oh, maybe we can do this song now, or play it in D minor, and they were just doing it and like improvising it all together. And then I started talking to this guy from Cove, this really old, sweet man who was just asking me about my day and asking me whether I liked Cove or whether I liked Cork. And he was like, he lived there all his life, and he often goes to the pub. And then on the last day before we left to go back to the airport, I could swear I saw him walking past the street, and we looked at each other like, hey, wait, I think I saw you at the pub. And I was like, full circle moment. So I now have a pal in Cork. But yeah, honestly, I just had the best time, and not posting on social media was lovely. It made me feel more in the moment, even though I definitely, you know, was still photographing everything and filming everything, but I wasn't like, oh wait, I need to post this on social media right now, because who cares, you know? So I hope you enjoyed this clip of Ireland and everything that we did. Honestly, what a special holiday this was. I truly am now in love with Ireland, and it was amazing. So if you are from Ireland, let me know in the comments, because as of right now, I am an incredibly big fan of your country, and I would love to go back and do like a proper tour through the entire country. But this was the second vlog, kind of like week 2 and 3 of my no social media month, and yeah, it's already the 29th of January, so it's nearly over. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like another big update video, but just in my next reading vlog you will hear a bit more about it. But it was just, yeah, a really great holiday, and I'm still loving this challenge. It really gives me quite some more rest in my head. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you want to comment something but you don't know what to comment, make the comment section look very Irish, with the Irish flag, with the shamrock, with, you know, beer above all. Drink lots of pints, and yeah, I will hopefully see you in my next video.